What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at another Power Ranger Zord, or in this case a Super Sentai Zord. So we're taking a look at this Zord for Cosmic Fury. So I figured we'd take a look at this Zord since I've had it for a couple years now, and since they're using this Zord from the Sentai for the new Cosmic Fury Zord, I figured, oh, it just perfectly lines up that I've had this Zord for years, and we'll go and take a look at it. Now this is the Sentai version, so it's going to be the Japanese version, so it's going to be much better than the Hasbro one they released. So since I have this, I'm not picking up the Hasbro one, since like I said, this one to me is going to be better and everything, so I don't feel I need that one. So I figured we'd just take a look at this one in celebration of Cosmic Fury's release. Now, since this is a Sentai, there's going to be a lot of Japanese names and words in this. You know, I'm like from the middle of cornfields, Indiana, so I'm going to struggle with pronouncing a lot of this stuff, but it's from the Uchu Sentai Kyuranger with the Gatai KyurenOh, which I believe is the Zord. And like in English words, it's called the Galactic Megazord, and the name overall stands for 9-ball combination 9 Union King. So there are 9 different like Zord pieces there that can form up, and there's 9 different members of the Sentai team. So here we only have 5 of them, and it's all the odd numbers. So we have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, and of course go through each of these. But overall, I think it looks pretty cool. So this season is sort of based off constellation. So each like Zord section, you know, is part of the constellation. So, you know, our main red Zord here is Lion, so it's like Leo, and you know, just goes through all. We have a bull down at the bottom, so Taurus. So different like constellations go for each of the Zords here, which I think is pretty cool. And I love their design. So we have the different animals. So since it's an animal Zord, that always interests me as well. And then I love like their little ball forms, which when we turn the power on this and see the like light up, that's the cockpits for the different Rangers. So that is overall going to be very cool. So of course this is made up of 5 different versions. So for number 1 we have Shishi Voyager, which is the lion. We have number 3, which is the Ookami Voyager, the wolf. Number 5 is the Oushi Voyager, the bull. Number 7 is the Chameleon Voyager, which is chameleon obviously. And then the Kajiki Voyager is the Swordfish. I think in the new Cosmic Fury this is going to be a shark instead, but it's supposed to be a swordfish here. And so each of these Zords do different things. So the lion has a missile launchers and a beam cannon. The wolf has an energy beam that shoots out from its mouth. The bull is a battle tank with a ram attack. The chameleon is a space hover with an extendable tongue, which we'll look at. And then the swordfish is a space submarine that has a razor sharp beak, and the beak serves as the sword for this Zord as well. So overall, I think it looks pretty cool. Nice, awesome design. You know, it's pretty basic as mini Zords are nowadays, and these are all pretty simple. So they just connect with the arms. So you just pull each of them off. So they're this ball design, and I do like the balls as well because it has, so you can see the chameleon like design in there and stuff, and they each are numbered. So like this is number 7, so you can see that labeled there. And then we just have our each individual little Zord. So like I said, pretty basic overall for this. And then like I said, they just sort of click in there, so you can obviously easily mix and match these. And if you get the others 4 Zords that, you know, for the missing parts of this, you can, you know, easily connect them on here as well. But this is the most basic version that it comes with, and overall I think is pretty cool. Now before we separate them out and do the Zords, we will go and turn the power on. So we do have a switch here on the back of the leg to power it up, and it's super loud. But as you can see, it talks and stuff. Of course, it's all in Japanese, but they do light up, and there is a little button right here next to the head, so you can push on that and it will do stuff. So you can see the red itself lit up there, and it's hard to see, but there is of course with my reflection and stuff shown in there, but there is a ranger inside the ball. I'm trying to see if any of them would look better than the others. But there you can see now all 3 lit up there. So, and like I said, I'm trying to show you what the thing, to see if the bottom does now. Nope, just the center keeps lighting up. Like I said, you can kind of see the person, so it just looks like a little ranger in there, like in the cockpit and stuff. I don't know if the legs light up. No, they haven't lit up so far, just obviously the chest and the shoulders do. Yeah, they must not light up. I don't really know if it could, I guess, be something wrong with this. But we pull off, yeah, it looks like there should be lights coming all the way down there. So I don't know if just something's wrong with it, or I just not doing the right combination to get them to light up down there. But yeah, the bottom one should be lit up as well. But yeah, it just has electronics, so it lights up and says different phrases. But like I said, I don't know any of it since it's in Japanese, and I haven't seen this Sentai at all, so I don't know exactly what's going on with that. But we'll go and shut it off so it doesn't make more noises. So now we can look at the Zord itself and do the transformation. So obviously, like I said, there's there's the lion in the center, so all the red is a lion, and you can see the face. So the face up here looks very lioness and stuff. Of course, we'll see it when we fold it up, but then we have the Megazord head down inside there, so again, hard to get to the fit in the camera here so you can see it. So we have the head there, and then we switch out to the different sides. So obviously over here we have the Swordfish, so it does look very fish-like and stuff, and doesn't really do a whole lot, you know, just kind of attaches on, looks the way it does. There's a little bit of transformation with the Chameleon, but you know, green overall looks like the Chameleon. The wolf looks like the normal wolf, especially the head looks pretty good, and I think has a lot of nice details with like the fur design and stuff, and it kind of goes through the legs. And then we have the bull, of course, with the big robotic bull, and it's a tank, as I mentioned, so we get tank tread designs, but we can take off the different parts and transform them. So we get the Swordfish, so we just pop this off. Now with these, I don't really know what it does. Oh, there you can kind of see the Ranger inside there, so you can kind of see the head and then the body, so it's like sitting in a little cockpit design. So with this, you don't really do a whole lot. Like this does move, so if you want to like put this down on the legs instead, it can turn into a leg. And if you do that, you'd have to like twist the ball to the side there so it can connect, you know, straight on that way. So you can transform like that and it become a leg. But as the arm itself, it's already pretty much in the Swordfish mode, so not a whole lot to it. And these do pop off the back as well, so you could probably attach these onto different things. And then you can just have all the little separate pieces here as well. Since to me, I want to say this kind of serves as like their morpher, but you can also like twist these around. I'm not exactly sure what the point is. So obviously when it's together, you can see that Swordfish design there, but you can also twist just the outer section around and it kind of separates it out there. Again, don't really know what the whole purpose of that is because you can't really see the Swordfish as well. But on the back side here, you can really see the Ranger sitting back inside there. I didn't realize they showed that much, so you can really see them inside there. So I guess when sitting around like this with the number facing out, you can really see them pretty well. But unfortunately, when you attach them, they have to go backwards into the Zord, so that always seems a little bit weird to me. So yeah, each of these do have the little sections that pop off of the Zord, so you can take these off if you want as well. But anyway, so there we have the Swordfish. We'll look at the Chameleon. So the Chameleon obviously has a lot of similar function, but with this though, we do get the legs or whatever here that do fold back, so then it can also turn into a foot and just sit there as a chameleon as well, because sitting it like this, you know, doesn't really look very chameleonish, but if you do that, it turns into a chameleon there. And then so we have the head of the chameleon, love the like nice bright red eyes, look pretty cool. Now this does open up where we reveal the tongue that does extend out, so we get a tongue there that can come out and like grab onto things, so that is pretty cool. So fun little feature there. So just our chameleon, and again, you can pop this butt section off there if you want. It is number 7 as I showed with the chameleon, and again, you can see the Ranger back inside there, and just overall, you know, looks pretty good. You know, looks just like I guess like a chameleon creature, I guess, just all in green and like a little lizard. So we have the chameleon there. Then we'll go ahead and do the bull, so pull the bull leg off. So with this, we grab onto this section back here and pull it back like that, so there you can actually turn into the tank, and then just fold the head down, so there we have the bull in the tank form. Now it does have like a little mouth that opens there, so we have that if you want. And of course the bull horns you can adjust to have them more forward and everything. And then same with the like cockpit piece here, we can obviously pop it off. It is number 5, and you can see the bull design, so you get the horns that come up in the face, so you see eyes, nose down at the bottom, and of course the Ranger is sitting back inside there. So again, awesome design with that, but I like it as the tank mode. I think it looks pretty cool there, just like that. And then we also have the wolf, of course, that we can pop the wolf off. It transforms pretty similar overall. So with this, the legs kind of fold back, and then you fold the head down as well, and gives you the wolf. And again, that mouth opens up there. And like I said, pretty nice designs of like the spine there on it. Like I said, all the little like fur details running on it, I think looks pretty good. And even through some of the legs, you can see the blue there. And then of course, we do also have the cockpit piece there in the back with the wolf head on it. It is number 3 of the group, and also have our Ranger sitting back inside there. Again, you can barely see it, but overall pretty nice design for the wolf there as well. And then of course that leads us to the lion. So with this, we can pop this off. I don't really know if it really functions or does anything. We'll look at it. So it is number 1 with the lion head in there. And of course we'll have a Ranger sitting inside. But with this, all we really do is kind of flip their head around. So you just kind of twist the head around, so it's just this whole like little section here that flips around. So that gives you the lion head. And then you can fold the arms forward like this, so it kind of gives you that. And then there are all these missile things that can fold out to the side, so it gives you those missiles there. So that is pretty much it for the lion, is just like that. And of course you can somewhat open the mouth a little. Of course the Zord head is in there, and of course you can just leave the ball there up on its back, just plugged in like that as well. So there we have the lion Zord as well, which I think is pretty cool. Nice, awesome design. Of course, all you really get is like the head and the little claws there that are really lionish, but it'll sit right in there. So there we have all of our Zords. So we have, of course, the lion, a bull, our wolf, Chameleon, and Swordfish. So that's all the components of the Zord. And like I said, it's going to be pretty similar for Cosmic Fury, just the only difference is this is switched to a shark instead of a Swordfish. So overall, very cool design, I think, for this. Like I said, there's not a whole lot to it. Pretty simple and basic, especially with how we get Zords nowadays, so it's not too surprising it's as basic as it is. But I do like it overall. Love all the different Zord pieces with like all the animal forms. Like I said, with them all being constellations and everything, I find that pretty interesting. So just overall, an interesting Zord, and I really like this. So this show came out in 2017 in Japan. I probably got this in probably like 2018, maybe into early 2019. So I've had the Zord for a couple years now, and I do also have some of the other like Zords that go along with it. I know at least I have 2 other full Zords, so you'll eventually see those videos here on the channel. So just this season of Zords overall kind of like caught my attention, and I do really enjoy them. But let's go and transform back now into our Zord. So we'll start with this, and pretty much all you have to do is fold the arms back around, get those fold forward, kind of fold these missiles back just so they're out of the way there, and then of course finally flip the head around, so flipped around there, and open up the mouth to reveal our Megazord head. Then we'll go and start with the legs. So with the wolf, we just obviously go in reverse, so we just fold the legs down there, and then fold the head up and close the mouth, and then we can attach it on here. And again, you can attach this anywhere, so you can put it there on the arm if you want, so you can just really attach these anywhere with that design. So we'll attach it down there at the bottom, and then do similar with the bowl. So again, with the bowl here, we take this, fold that down, and then fold the head up there and attach it onto the right leg. So now we can sit our Megazord down, and then obviously we go up to the arm. So with this, we just fold this down and attach the Chameleon onto the left. And with Swordfish, as I mentioned, it's kind of already in its form there. So we just take this and attach it onto the right, just like that. So there we have our Megazord back together again. So overall, like I said, pretty cool. Love this design, love the look, love the thought of the animals with the constellations and all this stuff. Just a lot of stuff I like about this. I think the Rangers themselves look really cool from this season. So I'm disappointed that Cosmic Fury isn't going to be using those outfit designs and stuff, because I think the Rangers look pretty cool. But overall, I'm just excited for Cosmic Fury, so that's why I wanted to do this Zord, kind of like in celebration of what's, as of now, our final season of Power Rangers coming up with Cosmic Fury. And I think they chose a really cool Zord to use, because like I said, I've had this for a while. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad it's getting used in a TV show. So I just kind of want to celebrate it with this review. So let me know what you thought of this Zord overall, and if you're excited for Cosmic Fury, let me know in the comments down below. But if you enjoyed my review, let me know with a thumbs up, and I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I will see you in our next review.